My name is Janavian Young, for those who don't know. Just call me Jay, please. Don't get my name wrong. Just call me Jay. Just playing. But anyway, we're here with Dean Priest. Dean Priest in the house, man. I really had to get him over here and basically, I wanted to do like a review for the commercial. So I wanted him to basically describe or just fill us in with what he was thinking, how he was feeling with even coming up with such an amazing poem for the commercial. So first, before we get into that though, I'm gonna let him just tell y'all a little bit about himself, and then we'll go from there. So
I am Rico McDavid, aka Dean Priest, aka Rico Suede. I am 1/4 of a group, Battle Cats, Birmingham, Alabama. I'm currently doing some solo gigs right now. Everybody's doing solo music right now. Again, Birmingham, Alabama, East Side, North Side, worldwide. And I primarily sing now, do a little hip hop, do a lot of things in the community, also with the church and everything. Christ is my foundation. So I guess I'm going to let her go into the questions, but that's a little bit of what I do.
Me asking him to do the poem was a little rough because his mom is no longer here on earth. And so, like, why did you even agree to doing it?
Just the whole concept of what you're trying to do, and the fact of who my mom was and everything I am or trying to be, as we talk about the poem and everything. She invested in me, as well as my father, but my mom had a big part in my life, my sister's life and everything. So I saw her actually be everything that she wanted me to be. So she didn't just talk it, she actually lived it. So I'm very grateful for her. Giving us all the tools that we need, whether spiritual, financial, emotional, anything that we needed. She had it. If she didn't have it, she got it for us and everything in some aspect. But more so anything, the foundation. She gave us foundation in Christ. That's our foundation. No slight to anybody else's foundation, but that's what I stand on. And not super preachy, this, that, another, religious, this, that, another, but relationship is the goal here. And so when I wrote the poem, we'll go ahead and go into it. B is an action. A God telling you to be, or your mom telling you to be, or your father telling you to be, is actually an action word already. Even before they give you the instructions, after the word be, it's already an action. So we're already moving. In other words, I'm already running for the pass. I already know you're the quarterback, but I'm already running for the pass because I'm in anticipation of what's to come.
When somebody can take an idea and then make it like this huge thing, and it was more than what I thought it would be, it was just like, dang. So I guess the question would be like, was it kind of rough or?
It was kind of rough because again, you gave me a sketch of what you wanted and everything, but I had to, color in the details, that and other. And so somebody else's mindset and what their mother said and how they felt, what their grandmother may have said and how they felt, I'm trying to lock that into my, my existence because everybody's childhood or being raised or reared up is different. So trying to write this poem started out in my head and then hit paper, and then the day of going into the studio, sometimes I'll write something and it's like 30 minutes left. Now I really have to perform. I have to really do it. It's go time. Ain't no, let me stop. Stop the recording. So we went in there, the process, laid down some stuff. It wasn't convincing at first, and then went back in the voiceover, do it a couple times, is that nothing until we get in my soul. Sometimes you have to do things over and over so you get in your soul, and we actually did it. I think it was real good. Going into like each segment, basically breaking down the second letter. Also joining it with another letter, E, meaning B, right. Then coming together with, from the very beginning, what God created the world, but also saying what our mothers, this, that, and other. Right. Learning how to crawl, then walk, and still being at their mercy, being fed. But in that, she's talking to you. She's talking to you in the crib. She's talking to you on the playground. She's talking to you in first grade or kindergarten. She's talking to you all the way through middle school. She's talking to you in high school. Friend selections. Who are you around? Be aware of that. you know, what are you taking in, whether you're seeing it or listening to it or even speaking it. I think there was a part in the song, or actually a poem that I sung, I Want to Be. And basically we talked about that coming out of the birth canal. When that baby comes out, it's coming out screaming or crying, and it's just saying, I am here. I am here to be. You know what I'm saying? So y'all might as well get ready, because I'm going to shake up this world. So that was kind of that scream saying, hey, I am here. I will be everything that I'm supposed to be. And that's very significant. Sometimes we're not what we're supposed to be, but we're taking on something else other than who our character is. And so we have to be in the likeness of our parents and the Creator. It was said at the funeral that we were supposed to take it higher than what she took it. And so, like I said, I seen her change a lot of people's lives. I seen my mom go to people's homes and change it. The drug dealer was throwing his girlfriend against the wall. You could hear it every time he did it. She goes downstairs into the apartment, and it gets super quiet. And we're trying to figure out what's going on. So she comes out the apartment. All you hear is yes ma'am from her and him. Did that another, and they never fought again. Every time they saw my mama rolled up, it was like, yes ma'am, yes Miss Brightman, you know what I'm saying? And so it was like a respect level. Another occasion, people on the other side of the apartment, they were fighting, mom and daughter. They came in our apartment, and it was like mother F for this, mother F for that, walk around our coffee table and fighting with each other, trying to fight each other. And by the time they left out of our apartment complex, they were hugging and crying and telling each other they love each other. I seen my mama break up fights with Bloods and Crips. My mom integrated Cocoa High School in Brevard County. Had a standoff with the KKK. And anybody like that, I don't need to read a history book because I had it in my household. You know, so I'm a fighter at the end of the day. And everything she put in me, I got to do it. I got to have it. So me and my sisters, we have to be greater at legacy, you know, so we got to take it to the next level. So that's why I'm so passionate about everything that I do. It wasn't right or wrong. Very passionate because I've seen her do a lot of stuff in the neighborhood and change people's lives. Her father was the same way. They changed it, and then the street after him down in Cocoa, Florida, you know, Brightman, James Brightman. So she had to be great because of him, and now I got to be great because of her. And my nephews and my children the same way.
So the inspiration behind your photos, because you I noticed you always put Cynthia's Son.
Cynthia's Son is a project that I have coming out, and it's just an ode really to who I am now because of her. And if it's not so much based on her yet, that's probably one of them projects I'd be crying, paper all wet. You know what I'm saying? But I have certain songs, you know.
Like the best projects come.
I got one called Say that I'll probably give to Jay that y'all hear that rhymed on it. It's Say and Jay. It's called Say. It's just giving a background of what happened that day she passed. And on her bedside, I sung Thank You over her because I wasn't sad because she was gone. I was crying because she gave us a lot, and I just wanted to say I was thankful. And I want to tell God I was thankful that He gave me somebody who knew what to do with me. I feel like she's the only one who really understood me. And so, yeah, I said train up a child in the way that he or she should go. And when they get old, they won't depart from it. Not saying you won't do your own thing, but your soul will recognize what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Be, you know, what you're supposed to be, you know. So she gave me a lot. And so now it's time to take over. Y'all, there is no time for stagnation ever in your lifetime. Don't get too comfortable in your position. If it's not stretching you, you're not growing. Keep moving. Keep doing. Okay, you had one goal, let's go to the next goal. Do not get complacent in your lifetime. Don't get complacent in a relationship. Don't get complacent at work. Don't treat your kids just like they regular kids. They could be anything they want to be. You have to instill that in yourself and them. Self-love. Know your Creator. Know who you are. And move expeditiously. There's no way you are just born just to be here and to suffer these little trials and tribulations around here. You know, we've got to do something to make a difference. I don't care if you're feeding the homeless, I don't care if you're helping mothers and children who have no parents. I don't care if you're in your church. I don't care if you're in your school or your job. Serving to the greatest of us should be servants. That's from the high to the low. We all should be servants. Should be giving back. We should be giving some aspect of our lives. I don't care if it's money. I don't care if it's time. You should be giving something, instructions, that what you've learned. Give back. You went to school for what? Give back to your community. Give back to your family. Don't just go to your friends. Go to your family as well. Take over. Be the thermostat in the room. Don't be the one talking about it's cold. You set the temperature. Is it hot or is it cold? Let's go.
I don't know what to say.
We'll be here all day.
Alright. What you want to leave the people with, man? Some encouraging.
I'll leave y'all with this. I won't give up or give in. I'm moving on till the end. I will be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in you. Lord, I am staying in your will. That's it.
That's it. Breeze up always.
Hey.
Y'all be easy.